Okay, so sorry for the other two videos. That like the first one, this series, okay, the style series. Getting into the style series. I recorded something before the lesson that we did, the styles, right? I think there was a there was an audio problem, right? So sorry about that, but I think I corrected that, but there was an audio problem. The worst, I decided to make it vivid, like this one. Okay, good. And in case you have any problems, also just hit me up or send me an email or hit me on my line and we discuss stuff. Okay, good. So now we're going to continue on the style. Okay, we've now learned about the style attribute, and I gave you an assignment that try and apply style to the H1. So it means we can actually give we can give style or an attribute to any element found within the body tag. Okay, we can actually apply the style to them. What if we want to apply style to H1? We can apply it to italic, bold. We can give them all the style attributes, right? The same way we can give them the ID attribute, the class attribute, and etc, etc, right? Good. Now we want to play with this, so let me do the assignment for you to see. I'm going to create a style, and the style, I'm going to give it a background color first, and I'll give it a value of red. Okay, and because of the semicolon, I'll give it, I can add another star. So color, then give it a value of what value should I give it? Green. Is it okay? I don't like green. White. Let me make this white, right? Okay, this is quite better. So we have in white and red. That is nice. So we have actually been able to do, so that is what I was expecting from the assignment, right? Good. So we can do it over and over and over and over. So if you want to change the text color, we use what color? If you want to change that, if you want to give it a background, you say background what color. Now let's do another thing. So I'm going to remove all of this, right? I'm going to clean all of them. All right, I'm going to clean all of them, and I'm going to make use of H1, or maybe H1, right? And I'm going to say front end, right? Good. Now I want to give a style to front end. I want to change the font style. Look at the font style. I don't like this font style. I want a different font style, right? So in Word, in Paint application, if I come here and I type, right, and I type hello, right, you can see this is a font style, right? This is the font style or font family. If I put it here, you can see font what family. I can change the font family to sorry, I had to actually stop and then breathe in and breathe out because of some things. Okay, forgive me. Okay, so you can see I changed the fonts here. I can change the font family to any way I want, right? Good. So let me take it back to normal. So the same way in Word, we can actually change the font word family. So the keyword is what? Font what? Family. That is the keyword, font family. So I'll come here, I'll say style, and I'll say font hyphen family. Okay, so then my colon, and then my value, and then my semicolon. So I want to make use of a font family called sans sans serif. I don't know if sans serif, I don't know if I'm right though, but okay. So I got it right. The spelling sans serif, that is the font style. You saw the font style change, right? Let me undo and see. You see, this is the font style we got. Okay, it takes the system's whatever default font style or whatever. Then if you change the sans serif, oh god damn, it's nice, right? So nice. So sorry for the cursing. So that is it, right? That is the font style we've changed here. All right, Good. And let's create another. Let's create h3. All right, and then let's give it a style. All right, style, and we say font family. All right, and with this one we're going to give it there's one called Verdana, and we don't have a value, so let's put a context here. We say backend. Okay, so you can see this is Verdana, right? And there is another one. Let's create another one. There are a lot of font families out there, right? You can look for them. This one will say server, right? And let's give it a style. Let's give this one a color. All right, let's give it a color of blue. Okay, and let's give it a background color of a background color of, I don't know what color to use. Let's say cyan. Let's see. Ooh, okay, cyan is nice. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. And then let's give it a font family. Okay, of okay, you see there are a lot of font families coming up here. So let's go for Cambria. Okay, let's clean Cambria, and let's go for Georgia. Georgia. Okay, nice. Times. Okay, so we see we have a lot of font family out there that we can actually make use of. So what again? Impact. Okay, nice. So just kind of use any font style or font family you want to actually make use of. So Lucinda Sans. Okay, so that is Lucinda's no, Lucida. It's Lucida, sorry. Okay, so you can add multiple styling. So if you look at the codes very well, it's like we have one element that is h2, but h2 is having a color style, it's having a background style separated by what, a semicolon. It has a background color, it has a font family. You get, so we can apply a lot of styles. But if you can look at it very clearly, the more we apply styles, the more our code become lengthy. Like it's becoming lengthy and becoming scary. We don't want to be seeing this, right? So we would later talk about how to go about these kind of things. Okay, since we have different forms of it, the inline, we have external, we have internal. That sometimes you would like to use internal, that sometimes you would like to use external, sometimes you have to do internal, inline. Like we're gonna know situations where you can actually go about them, right? Good. But I hope you are experiencing the kind of thing here. So I would like you to, like, you can pause the video and practice, try to recreate, add image, try to do it, add background, like over and over. So let's try to apply a style to the body. Okay, the body. So we're going to apply a style to the body, like this style, and then we're going to give it, the body, a color. Okay, no, a background color, sorry. We're going to give a background color of red, right? And the whole body becomes what? Red. That is it. So we've applied red for the whole body, like the whole body becomes what? Red. So that is it. You can keep on adding styles to anything, everywhere, right? There are a lot of things you can add. We have font size, we have we have alignment, we have a whole lot. Like if I want everything to align like the text here, okay, like let me add something to front end, right? Front end is nice. Okay, now I want front end to be aligned maybe center or right. Okay, let's say right. I can come here and I say text align. Okay, and then I'll give it the value text align, text hyphen align, then I'll say right. and you can see it actually shifted from here to the right. So you can apply a whole lot of things. Okay, so you just have to memorize them. As time goes on, we're going to learn about all these things. Okay, so your exercises, I want you to recreate something on your own. Like, try create something and then send it to me by email. Like, try to impress me, try to do these things. Don't copy this and send to me, but try creating. Like the server I use, server, try to create something. Okay, maybe an essay about yourself. Try to apply all the concepts that we've learned with images, your image on it and something. In the next lesson, we actually gonna dive in, okay, in some basic things. We're actually gonna play around certain things, like how should I say, I'm so happy because we've gotten to this point, and you should be able to practically do something. Like, you should practically be able to kind of put in a lot of things. I hope you're actually referencing from W3 schools. It's not every element I can teach you, but I'm actually building you up, okay, like practically, for the project that we'll be building. Because in front end, you need to build projects. If you're not able to build the advanced project or the projects ahead, the basic project will be doing ahead, it means you didn't pay attention to this. That is why I went directly from scratch, so you get the fundamental and the understanding, okay, the whole scope, everything. Okay, good. So the next thing we're going to do about HTML is what we call comments. Okay, so we're going to talk about comments, and after the comments we will discuss a little bit about colors. Okay, because you are a front-end developer, you should understand how to go about colors. Okay, when to use certain colors, when not to use certain colors. You get it? Very good, because you're a front-end developer. A front-end developer should understand some design principles, color agreements, and those kind of things. Do you have to put violet on red or red on violet? Like, what color should I put on what colors, and how should I arrange and position certain things? Okay, and we're gonna play about with the style again. Okay, and after that we will actually head towards what we call links. We'll actually play with links, but before we get to link, we'll do CSS. Okay, we'll do CSS. That is, we'll do the internal CSS and external CSS, so that you can practically take off these lengthy stuff. It's making our code very lengthy. It's very bad. Okay, as a front-end designer, you should, or a front-end developer, shouldn't have this kind of thing appearing here. You should be able to move these things to some point. Okay, so after that, after the colors, okay, even inside the colors, we're going to talk about the normal color names, and then we call something hexadecimal codes. We'll talk about that, and we'll dive more into the CSS, do a little bit CSS, then come back to our HTML. So when we come back to our HTML, okay, take note of this. You can write these down. We will do links, we will do images again, okay, and then we'll deal with table lists. Okay, we'll get to understand lists, LISTs, STS, sorry. We'll do lists, we'll do tables, and we'll come back to IDs and classes. That is where we actually play with IDs and classes, and we build the project. We are done. Like, that is all for basic HTML, like, and we come back to the CSS. We'll start doing some styling, building some project. The rest will be projects, and I'll review your project, and that is all. Like, you get me? We'll just be doing, and then when you're able to build about 2-3 projects, and after the 2-3 project, basically maximum, I think maximum we'll do it 2 projects. Yeah, after the basic 2 projects, then we'll do what we call semantics, semantics, right? We do semantics. Now after the semantics, okay, and we build something small, we redo our project again with the semantics that we've learned, and we would discuss something that is very important, what we call style guide. Okay, recommended by W3 schools. Why should we be using lowercase throughout our codes? If you look at our codes here, we have lowercase throughout. Why we should we be using lowercase? Why we should not go with uppercase? We would actually discuss that, recommended by the 3 schools, and why we should be closing all tags. Okay, that is all elements, HTML elements. Why is it so important for us to, okay, we should also understand that concept again. We will come back again, And the attributes too, we'll discuss why attributes are supposed to be in lowercase, not uppercase. Like, we're gonna discuss all the design guides, or the style guides by W3 schools, and then we'll get to understand every single thing. So I know you're actually heading really eager to become a good front-end developer, and my advice for you is, if you want to become one of the best front-end developers, always practice. Okay, if I teach you 1 2 3, I'm expecting you still, produce something out of what you've learned. Okay, yeah, there's a lot to learn, but in front end, I tell you, it is all about HTML, CSS, that basic stuff, and it's a little bit JavaScript. I can tell you that we are almost ready for you to build a full website. I tell you, we are almost ready. But the problem is, if you practice more, you will be able to remember. Okay, if you're able to remember the codes, that is the most important things. If you're able to remember the tags, the elements, that is the most important things. When to use this, when not to use this, what to apply to this and that, then we are true. Then probably the last thing we will learn will be concerning entities, right? Yeah, we'll do some small entities, and we'll do forms. And a lot of, yeah, we'll do forms because I think forms should be treated as a whole thing on its own. We will talk about forms, and we also do media. Okay, media, I'm talking about video, audio, how to put audio videos on your website, and how to apply, we are even put YouTube videos, or we extract videos from somewhere, maybe YouTube, and I will put it on our website. Okay, and how to put the play button and other things, like a whole lot. And we'll solve some questions on HTML, CSS. I like to add this to my courses because there are some that are students that need to write exams, so we'll solve some basic questions on it, and then we'll have some kind of things in, and we'll also play with events. Okay, that is JavaScript. We'll get into JavaScript, and then we'll try playing with JavaScript, and we'll come back again. So in JavaScript, when we get into JavaScript, we'll play a lot. So thank you for your time and everything. God bless you.